Hey guys, today we are at Byerly RV. It is Wednesday, February 15th. We are getting the camper hitch put into Bryan's truck. We finally got Bryan's truck last Friday. Long story short, they ended up losing the truck somewhere in Maryland. I don't really know how that happened, but it was over a month later that we finally got this truck. So thankfully we got it in time for today. So they're putting the hitch in today, and then tomorrow we pick up the camper and we're bringing it to storage where it'll stay until we move in. Bryan's a little bit nervous about pulling it, but I'm sure he'll be just fine. Basically it's really nice. They give us a whole lesson on how to hook it up and how to move it, and then they'll ride with us over to the storage lot. So that'll be really helpful. And then from there it'll stay, and March 4th we'll be living in it full time. So stay tuned, because the next time you see us we'll be living in our camper with our 3 cats. Into the camper today. It's a little hard because the pullouts are in, so we have like no room, but it's all fitting. Today is day 3 of moving stuff into the camper. We are basically all packed up in the camper and ready to go. We're just waiting on a phone call telling us that Bryan can leave. Well, Bryan got called out yesterday, so we had to pack up every last little bit this morning, and we're just dropping off our apartment keys, and then we're hitting the road to pick up the RV, and we'll be on the road to Cincinnati. It all kind of just is a whirlwind. I think we'll catch our breath here in a few hours, but Cincinnati, here we come. stopped in Indiana. As you can see, Rosie is loving traveling. The other two kitties are getting used to it. Zoe's been underneath the blanket this entire time, and Chloe's been sleeping in between a tarp we have up and our seat. So hopefully with a little more experience they get used to it. But we are in Indiana and we have about a few hours left until we reach Cincinnati. Well, our first morning in the camper in Cincinnati, and it is currently snowing outside, so that's cool. Since it's so cold here, we currently do not have running water, so we've been having to drink out of water bottles and go to the outhouse to shower and go to the bathroom. So what a fun start to this adventure. Hey guys, now that I finally have pretty much everything put away in the camper, I want to give you a quick tour. Don't mind the boxes and a few other things, but we're working on it. So this is the living room space. We have two couches that actually pull out into beds, and we have an awesome fireplace, which is really nice considering it's been snowing out. Yeah, so here are the two couches. We have two chairs that actually recline out too, which is really nice and really comfy. And then we have our eating area and our kitchen. It's super helpful having the crock pot with us. It was one thing that Bryan let me bring because I'm able to just throw potatoes and carrots and chicken in there for him for lunches and just let it cook and be about my day. We have the back here. This is our bathroom, which is currently being occupied by a litter box because, well, we can't take showers because we don't have water. But hey, it works, so kitties love it. And here is our bedroom. As you probably can see, Rosie has definitely made herself at home. We have an awesome closet right there and plenty of storage for our clothes. We honestly probably brought way too much, but it's a learning process, right? So there's Rosie. And yeah, that is pretty much the extent of the camper. So far the kitties are taking it day by day. Chloe and Rosie have kind of adapted faster than Zoe has, but there she is. I don't know if you can see her. She's kind of hiding and taking it a little bit at a time, aren't you, Zoe? Yeah. But that is our camper. Well, we are on day 2 of camper living, and it is finally a little warmer. It's about 60 degrees right now, and it is beautiful out. We're situated right on a lake, which is awesome, and it has a running trail, and actually there's quite a few people camping here, despite what you can see right now. One thing I wanted to talk about, since it's really relevant to us right now, is the fact that we don't currently have any running water. We found out Friday when we moved in that they actually don't turn on the water here until March 16th. I guess since it's still too cold and they just rather not deal with it. So it's been a learning experience. We've had to start drinking out of bottled waters and cleaning with Clorox wipes and paper towels. We've actually started showering at the gym, which that's been super helpful. I won't lie, there's been some mornings where I go to make oatmeal or coffee and turn on the water and nothing comes out, but it's all part of the learning process. So I never thought, 1, I'd be living in a camper, or 2, 1 without running water, but it's all part of the adventure, right? So we are here in Cincinnati until probably Wednesday or Thursday, and then from here we are driving to Indiana, where Bryan will work for another 5 to 7 days. And then from there it's kind of all up in the air as to where we go. Hopefully there's more storms that come, or there's a work out there that they put him on. But for now, we're just hanging out in Cincinnati. I've been working, we've been going to the gym. Yeah, so hopefully you've enjoyed seeing our adventures so far. So stay tuned to keep up with our crazy camper and kitty adventures. Shoot.
Oh,